focus on my brake lights.
Ain't turning back, now that I'm back on track, yeah. Take my word for it, put a couple fans on it, and I don't plan on letting people turn me, no. You can say what you want, I'ma keep pressing on. I can't go pop that thing like I'm feeling great, yeah. Talking to my past like focus on my brake lights. Cruising to my future now.
You know, ladies, it is my favorite time of the day. What time is it?
Breaking the silence. We are not in. We are
Yes,
definitely not in sync.
today.
I thought it was us.
I thought it was breaking the silence time.
It is time for breaking the silence. And if it's not your favorite time of the day, don't worry. After today's show, it will be your favorite time of the day. But before we get into that, let us introduce ourselves. So
Yeah.
I'm ShyTia.
I'm Francisca.
And I'm Angeli.
And again, you're watching Breaking the Silence. And if you can't already tell, you just know that this show, you're going to be laughing with us, maybe at us, right? You're going to be having a good conversation. And sometimes we have those hard-hitting topics that just make you want to be like, ugh. But
I
we
want to
deliver
write a
it.
comment. I want to write a comment.
Yes, but we deliver it in such a great way, you can't be mad at us. So one question that I have for you,
Okay.
because it's summer, what is one thing that you cannot live without during the summer? One
I
thing.
mean, I
A
got
fan. I'm
Yeah,
so
okay.
hot. A
So
fan.
for me, it would be for AC.
AC and fan.
But I need a fan.
Yeah.
I have to have
Fan.
a fan because you can have the AC,
You
but I
need
need
that
to
noise.
feel
Yeah.
the noise. But I like to feel the air is circulating because when it feels just like still and stiff, I don't know. I don't like it. I want to be able to just feel the air kind of circulating around me because it's too hot and humid.
it's
You got to
hot.
get that air going.
For me, I just need an AC. Just give me a nice, good
Yeah.
AC. I'm not that picky, but it needs to be cool.
needs to work.
Okay, I don't know how the European countries do it, but I need AC. We need AC.
It's hot.
But on to our topic for today. We are going to be talking about the summer that got away. Did you have plans for this summer and now you blink and you're like, wait a minute, I did nothing that I said I was going to do? We're going to be talking about that. And we also going to be talking about the moments that we keep. So it's not those big moments that we're thinking of, but it's those little things that later you look back and will be like, wow, I never realized that I will remember this.
Yeah.
And of course, we have our fun game, right?
Yes.
So we have our celebrity sound bite.
no.
So let's see how well we can tell
I'm not from
people.
here, so
She's
There
already
you go again.
Yes.
Okay.
And watch her be the one to win.
Wasn't she the winner last time?
I think
I guess so. I don't know.
She's already
I'm not
trying to
gonna fall
prepare
for it
you.
this time.
Yes,
Okay,
no.
all right.
Everybody has a fair chance
Yes,
to win. We don't
all
know
right.
what celebrities are, but we do know that they had some normal jobs before they got famous. And we also have 3 things you need to know. What do they need to know? What is it about? That's why you gotta stay tuned. If we tell you right now, then you won't watch it later. So we got to keep you on the edge of your seat. So we're going to give you a few moments to get your coffee, get your tea, maybe
your
turn on
laundry.
your AC.
and the fan, please, it's hot.
Maybe do all of that. But we're going to go on a quick commercial break and we'll be right back.
Breaking the silence. Sometimes all it takes is a conversation. We're talking career hacks, relationship advice, and the tools to build an amazing life. Keep it here.
Life can feel completely overwhelming with problems that never seem to end. The hospital bills that keep piling up, the constant tension in your family, the addiction you cannot seem to break, the spiritual battles that torment your mind, relentless problems that seem to hit you from every direction. You are tired of fighting alone. Your strength is gone. Your resources are depleted. And right now you feel ready to give up. But listen closely. You do not have to fight this battle alone. Whatever you are going through, there is real hope. The Bible promises the prayer of a righteous person is powerful and effective. Pick up your phone and call right now 1-888-332-4141. Men and women of faith are standing by right now, ready to listen, counsel, and pray with you, completely free of charge. Do not wait. This one phone call could be the exact breakthrough you need. Call 1-888-332-4141.
Have you ever helped a fellow veteran?
Of course.
Yes.
Have you ever asked for help yourself?
It's always tough, right?
I always feel like I can solve my own problems, but eventually, you just can't deal with it on your own.
And you start to question, maybe people would be better off without me. When you realize that you're not alone, once you take that first step, there's so much support.
On Breaking the Silence, we aim to broaden your horizons on a variety of topics.
You have to realize that you only have control over you.
Beneficial advice you can use in your daily life.
Being able to communicate is what really love looks like.
Let's explore today's topic together on Breaking the Silence.
Okay, what was your plans for this summer? Did you plan to sleep in late? Did you plan to do nothing? Did you plan to send the kids away so that way you can finally have that me time? And then you realize that your summer did not end up the way that you thought it would end up. So ladies, before we get into that, I do have a question for you. So my question is, who filled up our summer calendar?
I would like to know. Work. Message me. I'm a Gabby eraser, please.
Take it all off.
Things off of my
Give
calendar.
me some days off.
Summer's here. Oh, summer's over. I did not know. I did not know.
So weird.
Honestly.
Like, when did this happen?
Like you blink and it's here.
Yeah,
It's
like, it's fall.
why are there kids outside right now? Aren't they supposed to be in school? Yeah, it's summertime.
In summertime. And then you think, because it's like you remember, or at least me, I remember like when I was younger, summer was actually summer, right? So we would go out, we would sleep in. Listen, I was not outside if the sun was up. I was inside and I would only go out at night. So you can just imagine what time I was waking up. So I had all of that, the bike riding, the popsicle, just having absolutely nothing to do as a child. But now as an adult, it's not like that. Sleep in does not exist. Mm-hmm. No. Maybe the kids can sleep in, but the mom is still working. The mom is still cooking, cleaning, doing all of that stuff. And actually has to do more because being with the kids.
Exactly. You got to entertain the kids. You got more mess to clean up. You have more food you got to prepare. It is a nightmare for the parents. The kids love it, but the parents are like, please take my kids back to school. When does school start again? Because I need my house back. Because this taking care of the kids all day, all night is a chore all on its own.
Mm-hmm. Imagine having the kids like just all day, every day. What do you want to do? I don't know. Just be out of my vicinity. Go to your aunt's house. Okay, have the vacation there. I'll be fine. But sometimes it's just
but
summer
then it's
is
like
not
sometimes
summer.
you do plan like, okay, so the parents are like, okay, I'm gonna send them away for the summer, maybe to grandma's house, maybe to summer camp. But it's like, even though they're not there, you still worried about them. You're making sure that everything is okay. If they are in camp, you're making sure that they have the things that they need. You're sending them like little care packages, and you're doing this, or you're trying to take advantage of the fact that the kids are not there. So you're there like, okay, let me fix up this room. Let me fix this door. Let me do this. So it's like you're filling your day with so much stuff when in your mind, when people think of summer, it's just relaxing.
Yeah.
It's just
but then
enjoyment.
you're also thinking like, for a lot of the parents, like, okay, the kids are going to be out of school, so now we can go visit both grandparents. We can go on these trips that we're planning. We can go camping. We can go to the river. We can go do all of these things, and you don't really think about all the days in between and how crazy it's going to be juggling work, juggling the kids, juggling the house, doing everything that you got to do, and planning for all of these vacations. So like, it's ideal. You get excited thinking, oh, we're going to go on these trips. It's going to be so much fun, until it actually starts happening. And you're like, why did I do this to myself? I do it every single summer, and I'm always forgetting the chaos that ensues the week before our trip. And then it's like, I just want to relax once we've come back from our trip, but I can't because I got to do the laundry. I got to worry about the kids. The kids want to go outside and play. They want to have sleepovers. They want to do this. They want to do that. And it's like, well, when do the parents get the summer? When do we get the summer? Like, we're still waiting on this memo. I haven't received the memo. I don't know when it happens for the adults.
Yeah, and when it does, like when parents do get like those 2-week, vacation or holiday, it's still there's errands. Like appointments, doctor appointments, because you filled up that 1 week for appointments, not only for yourself, but for the kids, right? So this is the time I could take them to the doctor's appointment, to the dentist, or check up with this or check up with that, and other errands, grocery runs, doing other things that you were not able to do because you were working so much. So you fill up your summer or that vacation with other personal things, not work related. So it seems like it's not really summer. It seems like it's not really vacation because you're still doing other things.
Yeah, and then, you don't want the kids to have a boring summer. And I think we also need to talk about the pressure that summer brings, because it's like you don't want your child to go back to school, because I remember going to school and the first homework in every class, will be like, what did you do? And you don't want the kids to be like, I just stayed home. So you have like these grand adventures, as Francisca was saying, that you're planning, so that way you can live up to the, I enjoyed summer. Yeah, I did this. I just stay home. What is stay home? No, we was out. We was about. But then it's like you don't realize that that's not the most important thing about summer, right? Summer is more so for you to spend that time with your kids, for you to enjoy those memories, for you to have those special things that they can look back on, because as a child, I don't remember all the big things that we did, but I remember the little things, the playing with all the kids in the neighborhood. I remember the ice cream truck, or if you're from New York, we bust open the water hydrants, the fire hydrants, and let the water spray everywhere. Those are the things that are lasting with the kids, rather than having it to be like this perfect summer full of events. So make sure that if you have this summer pressure, if you're feeling like I didn't do nothing all summer, or I did too much this summer, you still have time. It didn't get away completely. You still have time to bring it back and make those memories that are going to last. But we're going to go on a quick break and we'll be right back.
Hear from strong women who are crushing their goals, overcoming challenges, and living their best lives. You won't want to miss a single empowering minute. Stay tuned and join the movement.
Mom was always very self-sufficient, but we started noticing things were off.
I was forgetting my responsibilities at work.
I told Mom we should visit a doctor.
Alzheimer's. It was hard to hear that.
Early detection gave us time to seek information and support as a family. I've never felt more connected with Mom.
If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together.
You can find Universal Church on the air 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on Universal Online Radio, the app that revives your spirit, strengthens your faith, and inspires you every hour of the day. Enjoy uplifting songs and music that motivate you to be an overcomer right now.
Talking to the Lord, I don't think that I can face it. Never.
Get inspired by real stories of faith.
I put God first because I know if I'm with Him, then He's always going to be with me no matter what.
Receive messages of faith, peace, and spiritual encouragement whenever you need it.
Let the way you treat others be your legacy.
Keep up with exclusive updates and news. Enjoy the deep conversations on Bishop Vera Joshua's Soul Food Podcast to nourish your soul.
Because no one is broken beyond repair. Before the Lord.
Discover insightful lessons to make the right decisions to improve your life. Download Universal Online Radio today and stay connected to the Word of God anytime, anywhere. Find the app on the Google Play and Apple App Store.
What am I doing with my life? I was supposed to already be in my apartment and own my luxury car.
You may feel like you haven't accomplished much lately, but every small win deserves to be celebrated, no matter how small. Making it to work on time. Getting out of bed. Washing the dishes. These aren't just tasks. They're victories. Progress is happening one step at a time. Keep putting one foot in front of the other. Don't overlook the little things. They're proof you haven't given up. Today, we're celebrating you and your small wins. We see you. Keep going.
I am so excited. Yes, I am, because I am pop culture, so I feel like I will do good on this game. However, every time we feel too confident, it doesn't.
It humbles us.
Yes, really quick.
Exactly.
Like Angeli with the basketball question. If you know, you know.
Well, let's forget about that and move on.
Okay, so what's gonna happen here is we're going to have a fun fact about these celebrities. We're gonna have some multiple choice. We have to pick out which one, and we're gonna hear their voice. So we have a fun fact, and we hear the voice. So hopefully that will be easy for us. So let us try with our first one. Okay, so the fun fact about this person is this person once turned down an opportunity that most people dream of. Okay, and now let us hear the audio.
Well, audience, we got something to talk about here today.
I know who this is.
I don't know. Oh, maybe. Oh, hold on.
I hope I'm right.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. B. Oprah. Is that Oprah?
Is Oprah?
Yes.
You see, I don't know.
Yes, Oprah.
But I know Oprah. Okay. I know Oprah.
All right.
You know Oprah, but couldn't tell her voice.
But I couldn't tell her voice, because,
I'm not from here. Okay. Next one.
One of these three has one of the most recognizable laughs in Hollywood. Joan Rivers, Julia Roberts, or Carol Burnett.
Let's hear it.
No one wanted to hire me for 40 years, but I refused to die until they gave me what I wanted.
Oh, is that the laugh? I guess so.
Well, I definitely know who it's not.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Okay. So I have my answer. Ready?
Okay.
3, 2.
I think it is.
3, 2, 1. A.
C.
It sounds like something Joan Rivers would say. Yeah, I know.
Joan Rivers' voice is a little different.
Who?
Joan Rivers.
Yeah, Joan Rivers.
All right.
All right.
Okay, so this person's speaking voice surprises people because it's much softer than their public image. So A. Gordon Ramsay, B. Simon Cowell, C. Michael Jackson. Let's hear it.
High performance for me is the double-edged sword. It's dangerous.
Yes.
Very few make it.
You gotta know this.
Wait.
I know.
I mean, I thought the answer was going to be different with that question, but okay.
Wait, can I hear it again?
High performance for me is the double-edged sword. It's dangerous. Very, very few make it.
Okay, I got it.
Okay.
3, 2.
A. Gordon, yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, I love all of his cooking shows.
If you watch MasterChef, you know.
That peaceful kitchen of his.
Yes.
Peaceful? Yes.
Peaceful.
But it's so funny how he is towards the adults versus the kids. Have you ever watched the kids version?
No,
He's just like, oh, you're so sweet. And the other ones, he's like, you're so stupid.
Like, why are you even here?
Yeah. Okay. Let us see the next one, please. So, this celebrity once worked overnight shifts before becoming famous. So, A. Sherry Shepherd, B. Gayle King, C. Whoopi Goldberg. So, can we hear it, please?
So you backcomb these 3 strands of hair and you spread them out as much on their head as you can. And they yell and scream at you and call you horrible names. In the mortuary, they don't care.
I believe this is Whoopi.
C? B?
Yeah.
I could see. Oh.
Yeah, Whoopi.
I could not.
Like towards the
hear
end,
that
you kind of
voice.
like.
Yeah, you heard it more towards the end. I definitely knew it wasn't Sherry Shepherd because I know
it was not her voice.
So,
Yeah,
you see, I know. A little bit.
I
A
don't
little
know
bit
Gayle
of this
King's
people.
voice very well.
Yeah, me
That's who I
either.
said maybe
Yeah.
that's who it is because I didn't hear Whoopi.
She came out more
A little,
towards the end.
a
like
little
you heard
towards
it
the
at
end. You kind
yeah.
of like hear it.
Okay.
Okay.
Next one.
All right.
This voice belongs to someone who almost chose a completely different career. A. Queen Latifah. B. Angela Bassett. C.
Alfred
Woodward. All right.
The best piece of advice I ever received was, it ain't that serious.
I think it's this.
I think it's C.
A. I think it's
That's
Queen.
not
I think
Queen
it's
Latifah.
Is it Queen?
yeah.
Wow, that did not sound like her to
Yeah.
me. Maybe I'm used to
that
UNITY.
It's a different tone.
Yeah, her beginning.
Back in the day.
Okay.
Okay. All right. One of these 3 has a voice almost everyone recognizes within 3 seconds. A. James Earl Jones. B. Morgan Freeman. C. Samuel Jackson. Let's hear it.
In that school, I had a voice and diction instructor who was very good at his job.
Oh.
C.
I said A.
Oh, all of us are
Is
completely
it Morgan
different.
Freeman? Yeah. I had from the hint alone, I figured it was gonna be him because it's like
A?
Morgan Freeman because he's always like doing some kind of voice acting, like doing audio stuff. So it's like his voice is really known. Okay, next one. This celebrity became famous much later than most people realize. A. Rachel Ray, B. Martha Stewart, or C. Ina Garten. Okay, I only know 2 of those, so hopefully it's one of those 2. Let's hear.
I'm not reinventing myself. I am still the same flesh and blood. I have this, the same color eyes I had before.
B.
B.
Yeah. Okay.
It's so interesting how like their voice matches their appearance.
Some of them. There's some people you're like, oh, I did not picture you to look like that.
And then you see them, you're like,
Was that really
okay.
That sure do not match. All right, the next one. One of these women has one of the television's most distinct speaking rhythms. A. Jennifer Coolidge, B. Fran Dresser, or C. Sofia Vergara.
Oh, it might be this. Let's hear it.
Oh my God. You look like the 4th of July. It makes me want a hot dog real bad.
I know.
Oh, wait.
No, it's not this other one. Can you hear it again?
Say that again.
Please?
Now I'm changing my answer.
Oh my God. You look like the 4th of July. It makes me want a hot dog real bad.
It's not the other one. I thought it's the other one.
I thought it was the other one, but then I heard that voice.
I thought it's Sophia. I'm like, no, that's not.
No, first I was like, it's going to be Fran
Yeah, I
Dresser.
thought it was going to be Fran too.
And
I thought it was Sophia.
I recognize that voice.
Yeah. As
From
soon
a
as
movie,
that,
but I don't know that I
think the
don't know
movie
name of
was
the movie.
Legally Blonde.
Was it?
I think so.
I don't know. But
I just
recognized
guessed.
it.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I know this. Yeah.
Okay, next one. This person has one of the common speaking voices in sports broadcasting. A. Michael Strahan. B. Charles Barkley. C. Shaquille O'Neal. Okay, can we hear it?
It's all about fun, because if I'm going to sell it to the people, I got to be honest with the people.
I got it.
I don't know. I'm just guessing this one.
3, 2, 1. C.
Okay, C.
Yeah, I will. I
You
just
know, they
guessed
turned
this
it
one.
over because we turned it over.
I was like, oh
I
my
just
God.
guessed this
because
one
I was
for
thinking
real.
maybe it would be B. And then I was like,
I thought it was going to
think
be
it's
Michael,
C.
but his voice is more higher pitched.
yeah. And he's got that lisp too when
Yeah.
he speaks.
Well, I'm
Okay.
guessing, but I guess the guesses are
Are
guessing.
working out.
They're
Yeah.
guessing.
Okay. Our last one, Angeli.
This celebrity's voice has narrated documentaries, commercials, and films for decades. A. Keith David. B. Dennis Haysbert. C. James Earl Jones. Okay, let's hear it.
I've lived with this voice a long time. I've never realized that I have the voice of an angel.
Just because of this one
say it
show.
again?
Just because of this one show. That's why
Can you play it again?
I've lived with this voice a long time. I've never realized that I have the voice of an angel.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it's
I'm
him.
guessing.
Yeah.
I already guessed him.
I think I get this
2, 1. B.
A. It's A.
B.
It's A, yes.
I almost
he
put
has
him
because of
too.
this one series that I watch him in. So
I
What
almost
series?
put him.
yeah.
What series?
Can I say it?
Okay, so we have a
He's in that series.
tiebreaker
Okay.
between everybody but me.
Oh, for really?
Yes. So let us see
So
the
go ahead.
tiebreaker.
Okay. These three women all have warm Southern accents. A. Reese Witherspoon. B. Octavia Spencer. C. Paula Deen. Let's hear it.
Well, today we're going to make a crispy potato skin on the grill.
Okay.
I think just by what she was talking about.
B?
C.
Oh, so you
Yes.
Yeah, because she cooks.
She cooks
Yeah.
that good
So
old Southern
that's what I was
food.
saying. I think by what she was talking about.
That was sick to your head.
Well, let me do a Southern
So
accent.
I think we know our winner.
Yeah, wave. There you go. You got your wave. All right.
Wear the crown.
There you
Have your
go.
crown.
Okay.
Sit back and relax for the rest of the show.
All right, I can do that.
No, we can't.
Come back for the next segment. Come back for the next
We're
segment.
going to go on a quick break and we'll be right back.
Got a dream on the back burner? It's time to ignite that fire. Breaking the Silence brings you the tools and motivation you need to unleash your potential. Don't change that channel.
One more time before you wake up in the wild.
Our natural world needs us now. Step by step, side by side, together, we can find a way to ensure that all life on Earth can thrive. To learn more about how you can help protect and conserve nature, visit nature.org.
Loving the show? Let's keep the good vibes going. Follow us on Instagram for show clips and behind-the-scenes fun. Be part of the conversation. Join us today.
On Breaking the Silence, we aim to broaden your horizons on a variety of
You have
topics.
to take time to exercise. You have to take time to invest in you.
Beneficial advice you can use in your daily life.
Think about other people and how our decisions are going to affect them.
Let's explore today's topic together on Breaking the Silence.
Have you noticed that the memories that you hold dearest to you are not the memories people would think it is, but it's those little everyday memories like running in the rain, like laughing really loud at a funny movie, or spending that last day with that person that you didn't even think will be the last day. So ladies, I do have a question for you, and my question is, do we ever realize we're making a memory while it's happening?
No. We don't.
We really don't. That's why we don't treasure every single moment and every single event that we're going to, or moment that we're spending with the family member, or time that we're spending with our nieces or nephews, because we always think like we're going to have another chance. We're going to have another opportunity. We're going to see them again. Or, oh, this is just a random family dinner. We have these every Sunday night. It's not that big of a deal. But when you don't have it anymore, or it's not as frequent as it once was, you start to realize that you should have appreciated those smaller moments back then, because now they mean so much more to you today.
Yeah, and I think that's why we need to be be more present, and like treasure these little things that are happening, right? For example, like our senses remember so much.
Yeah.
Like I think most importantly, like our nose, like I would remember that like a certain scent or a certain smell would just take you back to childhood. Like for example, for me, it's like those oil, because my grandma would always like, whenever like I have like backache or something, she would rub like a certain scent of this oil, like a healing oil or whatever it is, like that oil that has a certain strong mint scent, and she would always rub it at my back, and I would remember, I would smell like that, and my childhood friends or the neighborhood kids, they will be like, well, they know what it is already because their mom or their grandparents also did it for them. So that smell certainly like takes me back to my childhood. So those things you, as a child, you wouldn't even remember, or now as an adult, something like you wouldn't, like treasure it as much, or something that I would not remember that. But then now thinking about it, oh, that's a certain scent that I would remember definitely.
Yeah, especially like me being from out of state, it's like certain things remind me of New York. Like, like cars honking, sirens, those are bad things. But it's so true because New York is always so noisy.
So busy, yeah.
And so it's like when I came to Texas for the first time, it was so quiet. And I would have to like sleep with the radio or things like that because I missed that noise. So it's like you don't realize like these little things, these everyday things that you get so used to, you get so accustomed to, that it becomes something that you miss later by, let's say, moving or getting a new job. Like you miss going to your coffee shop because now you're at a new job and it's no longer on the way of you going to work anymore.
Yeah. And it's those are like the core memories like when you're a child. I remember one memory, we had no idea that it was going to be a memory that would stay in my mind, but we used to go camping all of the time with the family, and it was so much fun as a family unit to go camping, but we'd always go camping by the river. This time, we decided to go camping by the ocean. And we didn't go and like check the weather before we went camping on the beach. And we were all stuck in the tent. And I remember I was like 8. We were playing Scramble with, my brother and my mom and my dad. And this terrible storm came rolling through. It must have been like a tornado nearby. It took our tent with us in it, and we just went rolling down the beach, and we were like scrambling, trying to unzip the tent to get out of the tent. And of course we were terrified in the moment, but it's hilarious to look back now and to think about like we were having to pick up the Scrabble pieces all over the beach trying to get us into the tent. And those are like memories you don't really think about happening, until much later on. And you're like, man, that was such a simpler time back then. Like our worries and concerns was try to get to the car as fast as you can without the storm sweeping you into the ocean.
And it shows like it's never about the money, right? Because people think like in order for this to be a memorial thing, for everybody to remember this in the future, we have to do like this big grand scheme of things. But it's those little things, those everyday things. Like I always tell you guys, I remember playing games with just paper and pens growing up. Like if it was raining outside, we had nothing to do. My mom was always creating like these random games with paper and pen, and we had so much fun. And sometimes like me and my sister will call each other and be like, you have a piece of paper? Okay, we're gonna do it on FaceTime. And it's like we're playing those childhood games as adults. Even though we're not together, we're still having that bonding moment because we just remember so much fun times we had together.
Yeah, it's just simpler times, and life was just a lot slower and not so incredibly stressful.
And when you're really not caring about anything, like dancing in the rain, I remember like we used to have so much fun. Like I wouldn't care about my hair or my clothes or whatever it is. I would just play, like just little kids, like even like tasting the rain, actually, like sticking your tongue out and like, what does the rain taste like? So now I know what rain tastes like. If you ask me, I know it's a little salty. Don't try it at home, okay? Don't try at home. But those are the moments that now I look back, and it's, as ShyTia was saying, it's not those planned moments that you will be out of the country, out of the state, or something really like out of ordinary, but those little moments that you include everyday life that you remember now that makes really an impact in your life.
Yeah, so my challenge for you viewers that are watching us, go back and think of that song, think of that smell, something that bring up a fond memory of the past. and think of the good times that you have, because it's so easy for us to get lost in the busyness of the world. It's so easy for us to, deal with all of this stress and not take that moment to relive the fun moments. So as we go on this quick break, listen to that song that reminds you of when you were younger. Go bake those cookies like you did when you were with your grandma. But we're going to go on a quick break and we'll be right back.
Feeling seen? Feeling heard? You're right where you belong. Don't go anywhere. More empowering conversations, insightful discussions, and the voices that matter most are coming right up on Breaking the Silence. We're just getting started. Stay with us.
We said we'd never give in to a meltdown. And we'd never babysit with a screen. We said we'd never let the toys take over.
Mariella!
Never leave the house looking, well, and never let them out of our sight. Skylar, come here. Cars get hot fast, and kids can be at risk. Before you leave the car, always stop, look, lock.
Hungry for something real? Not fast food. Soul food. Welcome to the Soul Food Podcast with Bishop Joshua. This is where truth is served. Truth that strengthens your faith and sustains you through real life. Bible-based messages that are practical, relatable, and meet you right where you are.
If you have a physical enemy, you know how to fight. But once the enemy is invisible, only the power of God.
No hype, no gimmicks. Just real spiritual nourishment for everyday living. Streaming now on all major platforms. Come hungry, leave nourished. Because when your faith is fed, it can't be defeated.
Do you feel alone and overburdened and wish you could speak to someone right now about your problems? Do you feel like there's no one at home or among your friends you can really open up to without being judged? You don't have to endure this alone. There's a place where you can reach out to receive help and counsel. LFN offers a 24/7 text line so that no matter where you are at any time of the day, you can be heard and cared for. Experience the ease of quick and clear communication with someone who truly understands. Your well-being matters, and support is just a message away. Text us at 888-312-4141. We're available for you.
Okay, so 3 things worth knowing about body language. Yes, did you know that your body speaks even sometimes before your mouth speaks, even before your words said something? People can already sense how engaged you are in the conversation, if you want to be there or if you don't. And one of the things that really stood out to me was how your feet is positioned. So did you know that if you're in a conversation with somebody and their feet are positioned towards you, that means that they're actively engaged in this conversation. They're enjoying it. They want to stay in the conversation. But if their feet is pointed towards the door, that's kind of like their body way of saying like, hey, I kind of want to go. Let's wrap this conversation up. Let's get this done. Let's get this over with. And I thought it was so cool because it's like, I never really pay attention to people's feet or like if they're there, if they're pointing at me, if they're not. So now I'm going to kind of like gradually look down in our conversation like, okay, yeah, we're having this conversation. Oh, okay. She's already aimed towards Isadora, so let me wrap this up rather than prolonging it. And she's like, oh, will she stop talking? Can she shut up? I want to go.
I'll be like, no, point your feet towards the door.
Like, let me point my feet
backing
towards
away from the conversation. And you're just
Exactly.
like, oh, and one more thing.
And then you're like walking with them.
And then like, I can't get away from this person fast enough. Why do they keep following me? Aren't they seeing that like I'm over the conversation? And you're like, yeah. Okay. It's so true. We got to be able to read the body language. And another one that they say, when people are really comfortable with each other, you'll start to notice that they will mirror each other. So mirroring is something that really comes natural for people when they feel comfortable around them. Like friends will do it unconsciously. You'll see like friends, they kind of like will laugh together, or one will lean in, the other one will also lean in. They will be like, kind of showing each other that they are focused in the conversation. Or like ShyTia, she's got her legs crossed. You can't see, but my legs are now crossed. It's like you're mirroring what the other person's doing. Like I'm leaning in, and then ShyTia would lean into the conversation to show like we're both kind of engaged in the conversation. It just it happens naturally, but if you are somebody who has to hold meetings or you need to kind of speak with people, it really helps to make the other person feel comfortable when you start to mirror them. They don't notice that that's what you're doing, but they're going to start to feel comfortable within the conversation when you start to mirror them. Or, like best friends, when they start laughing together at the same time or at the same jokes. That is another way that you can tell that people are like really comfortable with them and they're engaged in the conversation.
Yeah. Like, because you hang out so much with them that, like, matching, right?
Yeah,
like, sometimes we match.
As you see here on the show.
Yeah, you
or
do
even
see it a lot.
we do it sometimes. Like, if you watch the show long enough, you'll see us, like, talk at the same exact time. Like, who are we? Or we're thinking the same things. And it's not planned at all, but it's just because we're so used to being around each other. We're so comfortable with each other that it's just so natural to do with the other person. Or even start talking like them. Like, you notice that you
even
start saying certain words and be like, I was not saying this.
Exactly.
Exactly. You hear them come out of your mouth and you're like, what in the world?
Exactly.
That's right. And we have the third one. And this is a 3-second pause that make you sound more confident. So most people, they're rushed to fill the silence when there's a question that's asked. Some people, they're like so rushed to answer that. However, confident communicators are actually comfortable taking a brief pause, okay? So a 3-second before answering. So the tiny pause can make someone appear more thoughtful, calm, and self-assured. Because like I've heard this before, like those who, again, I don't know if this is correct or not, but based on research, those who like want to say a lot or like they're very, very much like excited to say something is because they don't want to lose whatever they already have in their minds, and because they're not able to like think about it again later on. But then when you take that 3-second pause, there you go. Do I sound more confident now? Well, before, like when a question is given to you or asked, then you think about, because when you're thinking about it and when you don't answer right away, it makes the other person feel like, okay, that answer was thoughtful. That answer was, I would be more confident in receiving that answer more than the other person that sounds like a little bit rushed, like, did you even understand the question? Or even if it's like a simple question, but then it was just like rushed and just answered right away. So that's also like one of the things that confident communicators like they observe.
And I do notice that, like, when I'm more confident in what I'm saying, I do talk slowly. But when I'm nervous and, like, scared, I will tend to, like, talk, like, really fast, just to kind of, like, get it over with, in a sense, because I'm like, okay, like, let me just say everything I got to say. Let me get it out of my mind, and then I'll be done. So it's like you can kind of see that difference even with us, because it's like if someone is talking so fast, then you're like, okay, maybe they're nervous. And you'll hear people like, it's okay, like, calm down. There's no need to rush. It's okay. Like, you can take a deep breath. Because I've had people tell me that, like, just take a breath.
Breathe, breathe.
Oh, okay. So it's like you can kind of see, like, people will take those cues without you even having to say it yourself, people will take it on their own and be like, okay, she's nervous right now. Let me help her calm down. Or she wants to get out of this conversation. So let me just hurry up and finish. Or she's comfortable. So we can continue going on. Like, we're comfortable around each other. So it's okay. Like, I know that she enjoys being around me. Because it's like sometimes people will think that, oh no, this person doesn't want to be around me. This person doesn't want to be here. And it'll kind of like push them away. So if you have these traits or these tips that you can start to implement yourself, because maybe for you, you're like, oh, I didn't mean it like that. Because it's like sometimes, again, your body's speaking and you don't know. So it's like in your mind, I didn't mean it like that, or I wasn't trying to rush the conversation. So start to implement these little things like, okay, when I talk, let me slow down. Okay. Let me think, let me pause, or let me start, as you were saying, Francisca, earlier, let me start to mimic the person. Let me start to, show them like I'm comfortable. I want you to be comfortable around me. And I think it will make things a lot more better for you and as well as the other person that you're speaking to because of these little tricks and traits about yourself.
Yeah, I think people they just get very nervous sometimes with dead air, dead space. They always feel like they got to speak up, they got to fill the space. And if there's a moment of silence, that it's like an awkwardness or that they froze. But as you were saying, there's a lot of strength in that. There's a lot of confidence that is delivered to the person that you're speaking to when you do kind of pause and you're able to kind of think and breathe about the next thing that you're going to say instead of just spewing it all out so fast. And then the person that you're talking to is like, what did she just say? Like, I didn't hear anything that you just said because you said it so fast that you didn't even give me time to like
process
register.
it.
Yeah, exactly what you're saying.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we hope that these are things that you didn't know, but now you know them and you will apply them. But we're going to go on a quick break and we'll be right back with some more Breaking the Silence.
Breaking the Silence. Laughs. Fun. Real women, real talk. Stay tuned.
Mom was always very self-sufficient, but we started noticing things were off.
I was forgetting my responsibilities at work.
I told Mom we should visit a doctor.
Alzheimer's. It was hard to hear that.
Early detection gave us time to seek information and support as a family. I've never felt more connected with Mom.
If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together.
When I'm on stage, I'm not trained. I'm Beyonce.
Not me being like,
you wear a lot of hats.
Yeah, this one too.
Always said that I wanted to do a TED Talk, but never did I think that I would have done it at this age.
So I say, don't wait for somebody to give you a chance. Give yourself a chance.
Wow. I gotta clap my hands too because it's not easy.
And people say you can't wash your hair when your period's on. That is not true. Air five. Bam! There we go.
No matter your problem, we are here for you anytime. Call for prayer. Our helpline is 24/7. 1-888-833-4141.
Breaking the Silence. Real women, real conversations, real time. Empowering, motivating, and inspiring you live throughout the week. But we know life gets busy, and you shouldn't have to miss a single moment. Check out watch.ulfn.org/breakingthesilence. Your one-stop destination to catch up, rewatch, and relive your favorite episodes anytime. Unfiltered conversations, influential guests, life-changing moments. All just a click away. Why miss out when you can experience Breaking the Silence over and over again on your time? Start watching today.
we have a couple of more tips that we think that you need to know as well. During the break, we were talking about some more body language things. So I have one, and it's something that I learned the hard way, because whenever I will be in meetings, I would kind of like lean on the table like this. And like the person will be talking, and I'll just be leaning and like going back and forth. And someone called me, was like, don't do that. It makes you seem bored. It makes you seem like you don't want to be there. And so I like had to practice like sitting up and sitting back when I'm in a meeting. So that way the host does not think that, you know, I'm bored. Exactly.
Another one that I know of is like when people cross their arms. So like if you're talking to them and their normal stance is just like arms to the side or just kind of listening to what you're saying, and then you say something and out of nowhere they kind of cross their arms. They are now like closed off. They don't really want to hear anything that you have to say anymore. You might have triggered something from something that you said that triggered something in them, and that just kind of shut them down. So being able to like read that in a person is really a tell sign.
Another one is when someone is talking to you and they like to look sideways or up or down. And it's not necessarily that they don't want to look at you. Sometimes that's their way of like taking back whatever they understood or whatever notes they had in mind to like, okay, let me look up and try to remember. So it's not, of course, if a person's completely out of like, you know, like not talking to you, that's like a red flag or a sign. But when they constantly, not constantly, but eventually sometimes here and there, they would look sideways, they would look like maybe down or like up. It's not because they don't want to talk to you. It's just they're trying to remember something.
Yeah. And I think it's important to say these things because, again, like with body language, it's like when you know how to read people, I think your interactions with them will be so much more better, so much more relatable, because it's like you're seeing how they're reacting and how they are. But of course, there's sometimes
that speaks much louder
than
the words that they speak, for sure.
But sometimes don't go strictly off of body language, because sometimes the person does not mean it like that, and you're there. Like I was always tell people, like I have bad posture, so it's like if I'm just like slouching or something, people will think like, oh, I'm this, I'm that. And I'm just like, no, I just have bad posture. I'm confident in what I'm saying. I just, because you know they say when you're confident you kind of like keep your head up and things, but maybe it's not about that. So don't like be like, okay, I'm gonna write everything down and just, you know, go through life, have those moments, have those personal interactions, and really get to know a person, because I feel like sometimes you can be thrown off, and then when you know the person, it's like, oh, okay, it's like there's some people who have those, you know, mean faces.
Yes.
And sometimes when you read too much of the body language, you miss out on those little moments.
Exactly.
You know? Because, hey, she was supposed to be saying this, but then, hey, enjoy that moment right there. But then because you so much observe what they say or what the body says because they cross their arms, then you miss that moment that maybe she's just trying to be nice to you, or this person is just trying or nervous talking to you and stuff like that. You're missing those little cues. So don't do that.
Exactly. So we do have this QR code that you can scan. There it goes, Breaking the Silence _talk show. You can give us your comments. You can tell us your summer plans, how your summer went. Was it jam-packed, full? Did you relax at the pool, at the beach? Did you go on vacation? We would love to hear from you. We would also love to hear if you have a business, a story that you want to get out there. We would love to have you be a viewer joiner with us on the orange couches. But ladies, you know, it's about that time for us to go back under the AC.
Oh yes, and under the blanket.
Yeah, so it is time for us to say bye.